Alright. Definitely time to redeem myself. You know? Let's get a few warm-ups in. See what they're working with out here. I gotta get my wings back up. Hope everybody having a good morning, good afternoon. It's a blessed day. For real, for real.
Victory all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift. Decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed.
Yo, everybody know Muhammad Ali is my guy. But yo, I gotta switch to Riddick Bowe. For real, for real.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's fight.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't...
Great round. Now, relax. Just the same again. Don't change the...
Let's go.
Okay, you let him back into that fight, and that's his round. I need you to go back out there and win this round. You've been coasted for this entire fight, and now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher...
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good, man. Just... Switch stance. That's it. What in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
Come back with left hook. Look at his right hand position. Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job.
Do your business.
Take your time.
Be clever. Be clever with what you're doing.
Next time.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're gonna go back out there and lose the match? You gotta get out there, switch on, and get...
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work.
Oh, have you got complacent?
Let's do it.
And that's how we do it, baby. Good game. Good game. Much respect, yeah. I don't know. Really boy, my boy, but after that performance, you know what I'm saying? I might just continue to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
Look at this venue. What a remarkable scene for hopeful Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight.
Oh, an Xbox fighter.
Crawford, one of the pound for pound
I think I fought this guy before, but his record was a lot better. Must have just erased it.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense.
He beat me too. He beat me twice. The second time I almost won. It's just that same guy.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the ring.
Nah, yeah, skip all that.
We fight. And that's the opening bell, round 1. One punch could change everything in this battle. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Again, downstairs. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Jab misses. A perfect counter lands. This counter fighter believes in me. Anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. He is down big time on the score.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
Come on, let him back in.
And there's the bell for round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nope, that uppercut does not score. The jab doesn't quite connect. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these don't pack a lot of power as well. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
These punches coming from every angle. Well done with that counter shot. Incredible work rate. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Has to be careful for that receipt. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Let's get it started in round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
That hook just can't find the target. Jab misses. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Swing and a miss with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like...
Back at it in round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. think the pace will slow down? It picks up. Nice counter. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Do you believe what we're seeing? Fantastic punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Well, sometimes it can be the...
Let's start the 6th. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Counterpunch caught him clean. That uppercut can't get through. His stamina is off the charts. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. At this point, you gotta believe he can't. Here we go. It's round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in a guess.
And he scores with the counter. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Punches have to hurt. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
Stamina is off the charts. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Punch, counter punch. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Could not have come soon enough for this guy. Round 8, and we're off again. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And they are giving us action. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. How about that time counter shot? How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Don't want to trade shots. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. No rest for the weary. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the back, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
PS5 all day, you heard?